Okay, all right. It's a little bit after 8 o'clock in the morning in New York, 8:07 right now in New York. And I want to show you what I was looking at this morning as I've been developing this theory of using double tops on the 1 hour to find the best entry for the 5 minute. So, as you know, I'm a big fan of double tops, double bottoms. To my mind, I love seeing an impulse wave followed by a double top on the short side or a double bottom if you're going long. And I just find that it happens on all the different time frames. And I've been studying over the last few days how to find it on the 1 hour and then use that as an indicator of a good location to position yourself into a trade using the same thing on a 5 minute. So it's from a 1 hour down to a 5 minute. So let's take a look at this chart right here. So right as I said right now, currently it's 8:08 in New York. I was looking at the market this morning, and I was noticing that we had a nice little impulse wave yesterday that was started around noontime on Monday, and then we had a consolidation period after the market closed and before the Hong Kong Open. The Hong Kong Open happened um, right about here, and we had a nice wave down, and then we had a retracement back to the 5 minute 200. And this, after it kind of came down sharply and rejected very sharply, oops, let me get rid of one. I'll use the path. After it reacted sharply, then we had a top number one. So price came over here, put in a dragonfly doji, and then it came up again and put in a top number two and rejected sharply, and for 1 hour trended down. So again, what I see here is I see, just like I see on 5 minute charts, I saw the initial impulse wave, consolidation, and then as volume came back in, push up, and a rejection for wave number one, and then another strong push up, and another strong rejection, wave number two. Now, the theory shows, in my mind, that we've got MACD's weak and trending down, now in the bottom half. We've got RSI, which was up here in the overbought area, that's really where you want to start at, because you're trying to go from one side of the RSI chart down to the other side, right? You're trying to go from the bottom all the way to the top, right? So the theory shows that, and this is the other one from yesterday, I can go into that too, but the theory shows that you're traversing from one end of the RSI chart down to the other, and what you're looking for is the ideal entry point here. So the ideal entry point is after the impulse wave and consolidation, there's a top number one and a top number two, and then hopefully what you're going to get is you're going to get a nice extension down, okay? So that's what you're looking for, because you're trying to get this RSI back down to the oversold position, okay? And right now I can guarantee you that's exactly where it's headed, because look at this. So when I saw this, it was 7 o'clock sharp, okay? About an hour and 11 minutes ago, okay? So what do you do at 7 o'clock sharp? Well, you look and see what's going on with your chart. And you're looking for a double top against resistance. So at 7 o'clock sharp, I'll move this one over to 7 o'clock. Actually, you know what? I'll just do this, and I'll hit the replay, and I'll put us at 7 o'clock sharp. 7 o'clock sharp, what do we see? Well, we've already had part of the move down, right? This is off the top, and this is basically, you can see it's downtrending, right? You can see it's a nice triple wave pattern here, triple top pattern, downtrending. We've broken through our major moving averages, and we're sitting right at VWAP. Now VWAP is going to be resistance. So we've already had an impulse wave down under the moving averages, a back test, and top number one, and we're hoping for top number two. If we get top number two and an extension down, what we do is that's where we go short, right? Because we go short after confirmed double top. On the 5 minute, once we know sorry, I meant to move this to 7 o'clock, because that's basically where we're starting here. There we are right there. This is what we see right over here at this point. So basically, I'm hoping for another top here and looking for another top. And so we'll just let this play out a little bit. We do bounce off VWAP. We go up to the resistance point, and we get our second top against the 8 minute and the 20 minute and all the EMAs basically. We get that top laying right across those EMAs, right? So this is the confirmation of this. So that's when we decide to go short right here. We put the stop above here. We can put it above both tops to be conservative. And we want to ride this down as far as we can. So right now, again, it is at this point, it's 7:15, and that's the entry. And we just, the idea basically is to ride it down to the next, at least the next swing low. Okay, in which case that would be a 5.73 R to R. So let's take a look, see what's happening with it right now. Let's go up to present time. And here we are. We've actually made it below the swing lows. And I'll just take this off right now. That's where we're at right now. Right now it's 8:10. 8:10 candle, which is now going to complete about 55 seconds. And it's turned into a pretty much of a monster trade right now. I have this green bar here because I have support over here. So I would imagine that it would get hung up pretty good right at this level. And when you look at the RSI on the 1 hour, we're down down about to the 3/4 of the way down to the bottom, basically. So I mean, it potentially could go further, but again, I think this area is going to see support simply because you've got a major swing low down here. So that's why I put this green bar here. But anyway, this is the theory in action. And did I take the trade? No, I did not, because I'm developing this theory like in the last day or two, and I'm just trying to see if it actually makes sense in real time. So that's what we got, and yeah, let me know your thoughts.